Bienvenue à Avignon, en France. Welcome to Avignon in France. Today was another great day. What is it, day 4? I made it to the market. I know I went yesterday, but it was kind of a pass-through. Today I came and got supplies. And it was a fun experience to just take it all in and find all these really nice things. I did learn a couple of lessons though. One is maybe do the filming before I start buying stuff. That's one thing. Especially considering, like, look at this sad little thing. It's all smushed. It was in a nice little box and everything, but it was like the first thing I bought because I couldn't resist. Look at this thing. Oop. And a little cherry on top. Yeah, it just got mushed. Anyway, it's like a little cake with what do you call that stuff? Meringue and everything, a little cherry and almonds. Looked fantastic. Hopefully I got a shot of it before it got smushed. And the other thing is just ask questions. Going to the market when you can kind of understand the language is so much easier, and yet it's still hard. I tried to go into the grocery place to buy some veggies, and my hands were full of stuff, and I wanted to just put it down on the counter and ask her if it's okay if I just did that while I went and got some more stuff. And I tried to, you know, j'en ai besoin de more stuff. Can I mettre ici, here, pour un moment? She was just staring at me like, what? Anyway, she was very helpful. The other thing I found is that there really is a wide discrepancy as far as helpful people. You know, we all know the French, whether deserve it or not, have this reputation of being rude. But I met so many friendly people today, you know, and I was told that it's customary. You have to make sure when you go into a store to say bonjour. It's considered rude to ignore the staff, to ignore people. You know, that's kind of a habit I don't really have to think about, you know, because but I was concerned about being rude. So I'm walking in going, bonjour, bonjour, you know. And everybody was super friendly. And even with my bad French and me trying to talk, everyone really wanted to help, which was fantastic. And I got some great stuff. Really great stuff. So, and the other thing that I learned too is Avignon in the rain is very pretty. A lot more texture is there. It wasn't really raining, like pouring down or anything like that, but it was, you know, just enough to get wet, to, like, you know, make things a little inconvenient because the marble streets are slippery in those parts. So are the cobblestones, really. So you really have to be careful. I almost wiped out a few times. But that said, this is what I got. So I got some fruits and vegetables, right? These amazing looking strawberries. These look and smell as good as the ones I got in Spain. These delicious looking tomatoes. I'm really looking forward to that. I went out on a limb. Normally I don't really buy the potatoes when I'm on the road. I don't know why. It's usually like pasta or rice. But I'm in France, so I'm gonna have to, like, you know, fry up some potatoes. Like, not really French fries, obviously, but, like, you know, in the style. Which reminds me here that I wanted to get some cooking oil, and she talked me into this. But I didn't want to buy a huge, big chunk, so she suggested I get this taster pack of these olive oils, and they're local, and there's fruity, there's extra virgin, and strong tasting. And this one in particular is from Provence, which of course it has to have Mary on there, right? So I tasted them. They really look good. So I'm really looking forward to cooking with these. Speaking of which, they have this, oh, this so cool stand. I saw something similar in Spain, but I couldn't take advantage. I got spices, right? So I got some turmeric, which I like with these potatoes. I got some more paprika because I want to save the smoked stuff I got. But this is herbe de Provence mixed with salt. And this is a cooking salt. So, getting fancy with the cooking. If you can see the utilities that I have to cook, it's actually kind of funny because I can buy all the ingredients I want, and it's it's not gonna help me cook. Anyway, but it's fresh asparagus, which is in season now, and some zucchini, some onions, these lemons that are also local, garlic, obviously. The olive oil lady suggested I get this. This is for snacking on, or a little aperitif. It's green and black olives mixed together with garlic and herbs, basil, I believe. Smell fantastic. That's going to be a good snack. And she gave me this for free. Just these spiced almonds, which is really nice. Of course, I got a baguette. This is mainly for lunch. And some oranges that really, really look good. Oops. But I also found product of Italy, Aranja Rosso. So I'm hoping to make this for the morning, some morning orange juice. Speaking of which, I also got some delicacies. This is it's a lemon loaf, basically. But what did she call it? Caque de, like cake. I didn't know. I thought like cake in French is gâteau, but she called it a caque, right? Like a caque, like a cake. I got to make sure I pronounce that correctly. I won't try again. But you can see it looks really good. Poppy seeds, lemon. Oh, really tasty. I figured I'd use this for a couple of breakfasts. Hopefully, as long as I don't just like eat it, which I did with the raspberry cookie and eclair from yesterday. Both excellent, by the way. So this was my oh, right, and these really good looking shrimps, which I'm not going to take out of the bag because they can stink up the place, but really good. So I'm going to make kind of a like veggie shrimp medley, and then on the side I'm gonna spice up and fry some potatoes, and it's going to be good. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to that. So this is my market run. Had a lot of fun. I got some great stuff, but like I said, I do have to run out this afternoon because when I was trying to use the knives in the kitchen, it's just not go. It's just not a thing. Like Airbnbs, I've mentioned this before, but like they tend to be like somebody's second home. So you don't get their like high quality knives, high quality plates or anything like that, nor should you really. But yeah, not having a good knife is a little difficult. And since I'm going to be here for a while, I think I'm going to run out and grab one. And then on my next day, hopefully when I go on the train, the X-ray doesn't see the knife and say, hey, you can't take this. But I'll give it a try. I don't know. I know I can't take it through the airport. Like it's going to be donated on my last location. So, but I'm really looking forward to, well, eating this stuff. But I love it. It's funny. When I was a kid, we used to go to the market. Not necessarily like a market like this, but like we'd go shopping and stuff. And I think about how excited I am to find the local market, like the good market, where all the good stuff is. And I think back to that little kid who's like, oh, Like, couldn't stand going to a market or anything like that, just how things change, right? It took me flying like, 5,000 kilometers to appreciate going to a market. And like 40 years, give or take. But yeah, so this is, advice for you guys trying this out, like trying to work remotely. This is, I got this done in the morning in about an hour. It's about a 10-minute walk there, 10-minute walk back. I, ran through all there, got all the stuff. What I would suggest always, whenever I go to a new place, is make sure you have some salt, pepper if you have it. Otherwise, go find the little spice things, or go to or just buy some cheap stuff at the store. But like, you're gonna have, Airbnbs are going to have like 10 bottles or 10 boxes of salt, or it's not going to have any, or a couple of salt packages and stuff, those types of things. So when you get in, take an assessment, like, see, is there any oil, butter, salt, pepper, stuff you need to cook with. Make note, make a shopping list, and then head to the market and then grab the stuff. Because, I'm probably not going to bring this home. Mind you, I'll probably use a lot of this, this salt, herb salt. But it's a unique experience for Avignon particularly. And worst case, I donate it to the next person, right? Not that big a deal. Same with the other spices I like. I like cooking with turmeric. The only thing is with turmeric, this is a side note, I should stop making these videos so long. I like cooking with it, but it does stain the like wooden spoons and stuff, so you got to be careful with that. Yeah, so obviously another great day. I'm working on the internet issues, which is why I'm doing the videos in the mornings, so that I can like edit them at night and then like let them upload overnight. Last night's video is like, I think at 83% still, so that's coming out. So this will probably come out, tomorrow, today for you. So, you probably don't care. Anyway, other than that though, I'm doing great. This is a fantastic experience. I love this place. Avignon is so charming, and I haven't even got to the history stuff. Like, I haven't even touched that. And I do have an upcoming cooking class, which I'm really looking forward to. Like a cooking class in France, like a French cooking class in France. It's going to be so awesome. Anyway, with that, I will let you guys go. Please, if there's anything I can do to help you plan your adventure, I strongly recommend you get started, because this kind of stuff is a lot of fun. But until then, bonne journée, à bientôt. We'll talk soon. Good night.